So, guys, Massive Action, Stan Medina. We're about to get started here, and let's see if I can share my screen. Give me 1 second. Today, we're going to be covering a few questions that I received, and it also kind of adds into our series that we're doing. Where's the list? Okay, I think this is it. Okay, got it. Let's close this. Got it. So I'm going to share this. There it is. However, everybody can see that. But the question is, what is an inner circle? How do you build an inner circle? And so an inner circle is a group, an alliance that you form is the alliance. I'm sorry. The inner circle. What an inner circle is, it's a group of individuals that you hand select. Y'all help each other grow, and everybody makes money. And so the purpose of the inner circle is to have resources that you wouldn't have available without a circle. So what does the inner circle look like? So an inner circle would be maybe a consultant in your industry that you're friends with. And for example, let's say there's a consultant in your industry, and the way he helps you by making your business better, and the way you help him is by referring clients to him. And so he's making money and you're growing, so it's a win-win, okay? And you have the mutual agreement that, hey, this is our alliance, and so we're gonna grow together. We're gonna grow together as a team, as a union, as one, right? So your inner circle is gonna be maybe your consultants, maybe some bankers, maybe some attorneys, maybe some people that are expert in marketing, people that you can help make money and they make you money. You know, for example, like let's say we have a contractor that helps us with our rehab. We have a contractor that helps us with the rehabs, and we give him all those jobs. In return, he's in our alliance. So we're helping him find properties and build a portfolio for himself, at the same time helping us get our properties rehab. So we're making, like, we're glad to pay him because he's in our circle, right? And so the circle is very powerful, because let's just say someone in your circle needs resources and you connect them with someone else from your circle, and so now you're helping that person grow, and the opportunities and the potential is unlimited, because you have so many resources available to you. So the inner circle is going to be very, very important. if you look at a lot of wealthy people, if you look a little deeper, they have an alliance. They have it's called a council, and the council is people that they can go to for advice, uh, issues, uh, ideas, and they help each other grow. So the inner circle is going to be very important. So how do you build an inner circle? That's the second question. How do you build an inner circle? First of all, you got to figure out what you want your empire to look like. Do you want your empire to be in business? Do you want it to be international? Do you want like what are you trying to accomplish, right? And so you start to find key people that might fit into that circle. For example, like we're in the auto body industry, right? So who would be some people that are in our inner circle, right? So it's other shop owners that maybe have been in the industry for years, maybe people that have sold their business. So the way that conversation goes is like, hey, I know that you sold your business several back. Can you share with me some exit strategies, or what did you learn about exit strategies that you can educate me on? And at the same time, what exactly are you like? What are you focused on right now? What are you trying to pursue in your career? Because I want to make sure that I can help you with that. And so if you're unable to add value to that person, it might be just a transaction. So, for example, if you're trying to find a consultant to help grow your business, but you feel like, hey, I want to help you with your business. He's like, well, I don't really need any help right now. I'm good. So you might just have to. It might just be a transactional relationship where you're paying them for their service, but over time you build a relationship because you respect their time, right? So I do this a lot whenever I'm trying to figure out something with real estate or something kind of a big obstacle that we're dealing with. If I know someone has the answers, I'll call and book a call with them. I'll pay the money for their time for an hour to ask them the questions that I want to ask them. And so what that shows, it shows that I value their time and I'm willing to pay for their time. Okay, that's one way you can start to build an alliance, because you can go up to anybody and say, hey, I want to see if I can. You're almost like interviewing people. You're almost like interviewing people to join this alliance of yours, to join your inner circle, so y'all can do business together, right? The other ways is just local organizations that you associate with. Figure out what people do and figure out how you can help them with their business, and how you can help each other out. An inner circle is about people helping each other out and people growing together. So a lot of people, especially if you're just starting out, you want to have a team. You're like, hey, I want to have a team. I want to have all these people. I want to have all these people that, are doing all these jobs for me. Well, maybe right now you can't afford to hire a full-time accountant. You don't have the money to hire a full-time market guy, right? So what you do is you say, hey, I want to build a relationship with you. I don't want just a one night stand. I want to build like a relationship where we're doing business together and we're both growing. I want to help you grow your business while you help me grow my business, and we make sure that we're on the same page with that. And so if they agree with it, then they can be part of your inner circle. If they're like, no, I'm not interested, then you kind of move on to the next person. And so this is going to be very beneficial to growing your business, because you need to have resources available. You need to have resources available. A lot of times, I read an article in this kind of in this magazine, Psychology Today, and it says like a lot of times our problems or just a lack of our information of how to solve that, a lack of knowledge. So a lot of times we have a problem, but it's not really a problem. We just lack the knowledge. We lack the knowledge to solve that problem. So it becomes a problem. So whenever you decide to build an inner circle, there may be someone in your circle that can solve that problem for you or has the resources to help you solve that problem. And so how do you protect this alliance, right? You protect the alliance by making sure that you're investing time into it. Like it's just like a relationship, you got to make sure you're investing time, and you got to make sure that you're adding value and that you care. A lot of times you know you want to make it all about you, but a lot of times if you focus on them, what they're doing, how you can help them, it's going to add value. It's going to be more valuable in the long run if you say, hey, I want to know how I can help you grow your business. I want to know how I can help you get to the next level. And that's how you build a good inner circle with everybody on the same page, working together. And the inner circle doesn't have to be local. It can be international. It can be, somewhere in the night. Everybody can be in the United States, but California, Florida, New York, whatever, they can be part of your inner circle. So it doesn't necessarily have to be local, right? It can also be family members. If you choose to include people in this inner circle, there has to be understanding that, hey, we're here to grow together. We're not here to compete against each other. We're here to figure out how we can all rise up. And so that's going to be the very important thing about the inner circle is you want to make sure everybody's rising up, right? I'm curious to know if anybody has thought about has anybody thought about building an inner circle? And I want to know what obstacles are you currently, up against right now? Leave it in the comments. What obstacles are you currently up against right now? What keeps you up at night? And I want to know what was your biggest check? What was your biggest check? I'll put it in the comment. What paid you the biggest check out of your career? I want to know. So look, what's keeping you up at night? What is the biggest obstacle that you're up against right now? And what was your biggest check? I want you to leave the answer to those in the comments, and I'll review those comments, and I'll reach out, or I'll do a video on that and see how I can add value. And maybe I can be part of your inner circle. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. So if you say, hey, Stan, you know what? Would you be in my inner circle? And what we'll do is we'll kind of interview each other, figure out how, if I'm able to help you, and maybe you can help me, and it will be a win-win. So no one's getting more of more value than the other. It's a balance agreement. And you say, hey, you know what? Well, I don't really have no value to add right now. Well, that's not true. Everybody has value. Everybody has gone through something. There's a couple of things that you can do with your past, right? You can use your past. So think about this. You own your past. You own that past. What you choose to do with it is up to you. You can choose to be a victim of the past, or you can choose to have been a student of the past. No matter, because everybody comes from different things. So if you're a student of your past, you have value. Whether you know it or not, you have value because you've been through something that no one has been through, or you've been through something that someone has been through, but you learned something different during that experience. So you have value. You understand? Maybe you know someone that knows someone that we can connect with. You understand? Maybe there's someone in Texas that you're trying to connect with, or maybe there's you're trying to buy some real estate. Maybe you're trying to start a business. Maybe you're trying to figure out how you're gonna what's the next move? What's your next move to level up? everybody has value. They gotta dig deep and find it. You know, and our past is something of great value because we learn a lot from our past. So don't play victim to the past. Uh, be a student of the past and say, hey, you know what? I went through this, but because of that, I learned this. And because of that, I'm this much better. And I'm this more aware. I'm this more present. All those things matter. So, hey guys, leave in the comments what those questions were. What's your biggest obstacle right now that you're up against? What keeps you up at night? And I want to know, what was your biggest check? What was your biggest paycheck? What paid you the most money? And what point in your career? What happened when you received the biggest check? You know, was it a big sale? Was it a exit of a business? Was it someone you did a job for? Was it a car you sold? Was it what was your biggest check? I want to know, and leave it in the comments. And until next time, guys, we're gonna do this. We have two more. Next week, I believe, is 4th of July. I will jump on maybe the day before or the day after. But I want to see your comments on the questions that I asked you, and if you have any questions on the inner circle, if you want to build an inner circle, you want to get the process started, reach out to me. I can help you with that as well. So massive action, guys. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. We have a couple more webinars that we're doing. After this webinar series, I'm going to jump into another webinar series. But I tell you what, if you have any ideas for a cool webinar series that you say, hey, you know what, Stan, I would like to know more about this. I would like to go deeper into this. Do you have any knowledge on this area? And if I do, we'll do a webinar series. And I'm always open to feedback. I'm always looking to learn. I'm always looking to help out. Later, guys.